Hello, this is Neil from the Relationship Paradigm.
I'm Gwen.
Hi,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So this is Isolationship Day 23, and the subject for today is called Trapped. And when I mentioned this to Gwen, she had an interesting response.
Yeah, it's a very strong word for me anyway, building on from stuckness, which we recorded a video about a couple of days ago, reflecting on the fact that we were perhaps feeling a bit more stuck, as if things weren't changing. And to move on from being stuck to feeling trapped, I was really curious about what was behind your suggestion.
I was just pondering as I was out for a cycle ride early this morning about where people are at, and just wondering how many people are feeling trapped in the place they're living with a partner, possibly children in the mix, and no escape to work, to the pub, to restaurants, to bars, concerts, etc. So just wondering whether those people are also feeling afraid to disturb the status quo by addressing a relationship.
Yeah, there's an intensity, I think, isn't there, about physically being in the same space when we're used to having our lives physically quite compartmentalized and leaving the house to go to work every day, whereas suddenly we're trying to do all of those things in the same space. And so the intensity builds. And yeah, so I can understand the sentiment behind the word trapped. And starting off conversations that you may find quite difficult, how do you, when you've got nowhere to go physically, can probably be quite scary.
They can be scary, and you know, the paradox of change is most people are actually terrified of change and made miserable by the fact or the thought that tomorrow is going to be exactly the same as today. So the important thing with feeling trapped is to actually talk about it, because there's a great opportunity when you're both together in one place with no escape to actually talk about it, and maybe talk about something which is relatively easy to talk about rather than a huge issue. Because just one small change, the whole system can change, and you can actually open up that communication.
I think for me as well, it also comes down to just being honest about how you're feeling. And again, I know we've said this before, however you are feeling is okay, but just being able to talk about the fact that you're feeling stuck, you're feeling scared, you might be feeling trapped, you might be feeling terrified. All of these different emotions are really, really okay. But it's important to name them and to feel able to name them with each other.
And then to start to deal with them. Yeah,
absolutely.
So thank you for watching. There are some great resources on the Relationship Paradigm site, on the membership section, to help you assess where you are in your relationship and to deal with issues like communication and connection.
Yeah, I think communication is so important.
So thanks for watching. Stay safe.